Welcome back. This is the third episode of Knights of the Old Republic playthrough. We got our main character, Raxadarian Slepnar, and you may remember from the last episode, we had gotten down to the lower city in search of Bastila, and we found the Black Volkers and the hidden Beks fighting each other. And it seems like the Black Volkers are totally unwilling to talk to anybody, so after talking with Mission Veo in the cantina, kind of decided it would be better to check in with the hidden Beks, see if they might be able to help me locate Bastila. And if they can, I'm sure it won't come for free, and I'll probably have to do some work for them. Oh, nice space. It's got a lot of, crates and a couple computers and stuff.
Hold it right there. Who are you, and what is your business with Gadden?
Calm down, Zerdra. Nobody's going to try anything here in the middle of our own base. It would be a suicide mission.
You're too trusting, Gadden. Brejik and his Volkers want you dead. Anyone we don't know is a potential threat, and it's my job to make sure you're safe.
Do you want us to start attacking strangers on sight, Zerdra? Like the Volkers do? I will never let it come to that. Now step aside and let them pass.
As you wish. You can speak to Gadden if you want, but I've got my eye on you. You try anything and you'll be vaporized before you can say Volker spy.
Okay.
You'll have to forgive Zerdra. Ever since Brejik and the Volkers began this war against us, she's been a little overzealous in her security duties. The problems with the Sith haven't helped things. Zerdra seems to forget that I know how to look after myself. Now, how can I help you?
Yeah, I need information.
Escape pods? I heard the Sith have been asking around the upper city about them as well. But you don't look like you're with the Sith.
They might be spies, Gadden. They might be working for the Sith.
Calm down, Zerdra. If the Sith thought we knew anything useful, they'd have a battalion of troops kicking down our door. No, I think this off-worlder has his own agenda.
Yeah, I'm definitely not working with the Sith.
I suppose I could tell you what I know. It's not like it could do any harm to me or my gang. But it might cause problems for the Volkers, and that's okay in my book. The Volkers stripped those pods clean within hours after they landed. It's too bad we didn't get there first, considering what my spies reported the Volkers found. A female Republic officer named Bastila survived the crash. We Beks don't believe in intergalactic slavery, but the Volkers aren't so picky. They took her prisoner.
She's a slave? She's probably hatching her own escape plan. After all, she is a Jedi.
Normally, the Volkers would take a captured slave and sell them for a nice profit to Davik, or an off-world slaver. But a Republic officer is no ordinary catch.
They still think Bastila is just a Republic officer. That could work to our advantage. Maybe she'll even figure out a way to escape from the Volker base on her own.
My thoughts exactly, Card.
She's too valuable to leave with the Volker scum at the base. Brejik's probably got your Republic friend hidden away somewhere safe until the big swoop race. You'll never find her.
Yeah.
I'm afraid your friend has become a pawn in Brejik's game to take over the lower city. He's offered her up as the Volker's share of the prize in the annual swoop gang race. By putting up such a valuable prize, Brejik hopes to win the loyalty of some of the smaller gangs. Their numbers will allow him to finally destroy me and my followers.
So how do you propose we go about rescuing Bastila then? Well, we can't fight all the gangs.
The only hope you have of rescuing Bastila is to somehow win the big season opener of the swoop race.
So, we're gonna win back Bastila by racing? Sounds pretty dope. Alright. Yeah, Gadden, can you help with this?
I might be able to help you with this. If you'd be willing to help us. We both have something to gain here, and much to lose. The swoop race is for the lower city gangs only. I could sponsor you as a rider for the Hidden Beks this year. If you win the race, you'll win your friend's freedom. But first, you have to do something for me. My mechanics have developed an accelerator for a swoop engine. A bike with the accelerator installed can beat any other swoop out there. But the Volkers stole the prototype from us. They plan to use it to guarantee a victory in this year's swoop race. I need you to break into their base and steal it back.
Hmm.
Getting
Alright.
into the Vulca base won't be easy. The front doors are locked tight. But I know someone who might be able to get you in the back way.
Hey, I know
Mission
her.
Vale.
Mission? Gaddon, you can't be serious. She's just a kid. How is she supposed to help them with this?
Mission's explored every step of every back alley in the lower city. Plus, she knows the undercity sewers better than anyone. If anyone can get inside the Vulca base, it's her. She and her Wookiee friend Zalbar are always looking to stir up a little excitement. They like to go exploring in the Undercity, despite the dangers. Your best bet is to look for her in the Undercity. But you'll need some way past the Sith guard post at the elevator.
Yeah, I've
A
got these
simple
uniforms.
disguise might have worked on the Upper City guard, but the security down here is much tougher. You'll need the proper papers to get past him. Luckily, my gang ambushed
Convenient.
one of the Sith patrols headed down to the Undercity. They never made it, and their security papers fell into my hands. Since we're working together now, I suppose I could give them to you in exchange for your uniforms. With the security papers, you won't need a disguise anyway.
Yeah.
Good choice. Thanks for the uniforms. You won't need them with these security papers anyway. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
I'm gonna
Your
ask you some
time would
questions.
probably be better spent going after the prototype swoop engine the Vulcans stole from us. But I'll answer your questions if I can.
That's a that's a weird thing to ask him.
A foreign army invades Terrace, declares martial law, and locks down all travel to and from the planet? You damn well bet I have a problem with that. If the Sith ever moved in down here, all the swoop gangs would unite against them. We'd use hit-and-run guerrilla tactics to pick them off. Their casualties would be enormous.
Don't fool yourself. The Sith would never commit to that kind of operation. They'd probably do something much more grand and deadly.
But so far, the Sith have stayed out of the lower city, and our strength is wasted on this stupid gang war. I tried to explain this to Breshik, but he and his Vulkars won't listen. Your time would...
Yeah, why
When
are they
I
all
lost
with you?
my sight in the swoop bike accident, everyone assumed I would step down as leader of the hidden Beks and let Breshik, my most trusted follower, take over. But with my ocular implants, I can still see well enough to lead this gang, and I knew Breshik wasn't ready to take over yet. Unfortunately, Breshik didn't agree with me. In a rage, he left to join our arch-rivals, the Black Vulkars. A lot of the younger gang members followed him, and soon he and his followers had taken control of the Vulkar gang.
Yeah, sounds like he's didn't respect him. Also, you know, we figured out what's up with his eyes without having to be like, yo, what's up with your freaky bug eyes, dude?
Breshik is a proud man. My decision was a public humiliation for him. Maybe if I had stepped down, this gang war could have been avoided.
Don't fool yourself, Gaddon. Brezhik wants to control the lower city gangs. If you'd stepped down, he'd have led the Beks against the Vulkars. He wanted this war, one way or another.
I know you're right, Zerdra. Breshik won't rest until I am dead and the Beks are no more. But it's hard to accept the truth of his betrayal.
And it happens to... Seems like it happens to all the good Jedi. You get the young apprentice who turned on them.
Feel free to come back anytime. We're not like those Vulkar savages. Strangers are welcome in the Bek base.
Yeah. Thanks for the security papers. Cool. So... we don't know where Bastila is, but we know that we can win her in the swoop race. Sounds a little weird saying it that way. We can win a human being. But... that's just the way it is. So we want to go down to the... I think to the Undercity. Yeah. So... yeah, and I mentioned in the previous episode, I was talking about the lower city and the upper city, and I forgot that there's also the undercity. The Sith patrols that are likely to have the serum that we need are going to be in the undercity, not the lower city. So we can deal with that side quest when we're down there as well. Oh yeah, and there's I was thinking about the sort of semi-canon nature of this game. It was sort of removed from canonicity by the Disney merger, but most people, still think of this as a beloved game, and a lot of it is just history that doesn't really affect a lot of the main trilogy time periods, um, and so it's still sort of seen as soft canon by a lot of the people in the community, because even though Disney, I think they're actually planning to do some stuff around this time period. In general, a lot of the history and a lot of the adventures and stuff that were built in these games are still sort of seen as like there's no reason why Disney would touch them directly. Um, yeah. Anyways.
Hold on there, civilian. Unless you've got the proper security papers, you better...
Oh yeah, I got my security papers, dog.
Yeah, these look to be in order. Okay, you can go down if you want. The Undercity is crawling with mutants. Rat ghouls, they call them. If you see anything moving down there, shoot first and ask questions later.
Yes, sir. Pretty sure Reckles are poisonous too, so I think that's why it gave me like 3 or 4 antidote kits up here in the lower city.
You there, Upworlder! Anyone using this elevator has to pay the toll.
Yeah, this is our elevator. If you use it, you gotta give us something.
I don't believe this planet. Even the beggars are trying to shake us down.
5 credits. That's what it costs to use our elevator. 5 credits.
Yeah, here's your 5 credits.
Credits, my brother! We have credits. Now we can buy food and medicine.
Hush, or the others will hear us. They'll want our credits. We have to hide them.
Go on, you two. Get out of here. I'm sorry about that. Those 2 beggars give everyone in the village a bad name. We aren't all like that, you know. Most of us are good people.
I'm sure you are, miss. It's just too bad your little welcoming committee is here to give people a bad first impression.
Yeah, my name is Rex Darian Slepnar. Friends call me Rex. Who are you?
My name is Shalina. You're from the Upworld, aren't you? I've never seen it. I was born here in the Undercity. Is it as nice as they say up there?
It's kind of beautiful, yeah.
I've never been to the surface, but sometimes I think I can see it in my dreams. The sun, the sky, the stars. It all sounds so wonderful. Gendar, the leader of our village, tells me I should spend more time trying to improve things down here and less time dreaming about something I can never have. Maybe he's right. You probably think I'm a fool, having dreams of a place I've never even seen. But when I was little, Rukil used to tell me stories of what it was like up there. Rukil's the oldest man in the village. The kids call him Rukil Wrinkleskin, but he's a kind man. He used to tell me the greatest stories when I was a little girl. I still like to listen to his tales about the Promised Land, even though I know they're just legends, but it helps to make the Undercity seem less dark somehow.
Yeah, what's that?
It's just a story to make little children smile. Rukil believes in it, though. Sometimes I can almost believe it myself, but then I look around and see the ugly truth. I guess we have to make the best of what we have, though. If you really want to learn more about the Promised Land, you should speak to Rukil. He's wandering around somewhere on the south side of the village. He doesn't move too far. He's hard on his bones. He's over 100 years old. The children laugh at him, and people think he's crazy because of his stories about the Promised Land, but he's really just a kind old man. He'll be somewhere in the village. I couldn't say where for sure. He's always busy doing whatever he can to make the lives of the other villagers easier. I don't know anything about that, but maybe Gendar could help you. Sorry. Is there anything? Oh, okay. Well, if you ever need anything, or if you just feel like talking, come back and see me. I hardly ever get a chance to speak to someone from the Upworld.